Come with me, if you will, on a journey. Let us leave the ground behind and ascend into the quiet embrace of the sky. Here, high above the world, a sense of peace prevails. The concerns of the day begin to fade, replaced by a gentle curiosity. We are floating now, weightless and free, drifting on the morning air. Below us, a landscape of remarkable beauty is about to reveal itself. It is a place where ancient history and the rhythms of modern life coalesce in a breathtaking panorama. This is a journey for the senses, a moment to simply breathe and observe. We are suspended in the vast, open space above Western Iran. The world below unfolds itself not as a map, but as a living, breathing entity. Look down. See how the first rays of the sun catch the high peaks, painting them in hues of gold and rose. This is the ancient land of Kermanshah, a city cradled by the formidable Zagros Mountains. From this vantage point, we can appreciate the sheer scale of its setting. It is a city not merely built upon the land, but one that seems to have grown from it, in perfect harmony with the rugged terrain that has protected it for millennia. The sun, now climbing higher, spills its liquid gold across the eastern ridges. It is a gentle awakening. The deep shadows that pooled in the valleys overnight begin to recede, chased away by the advancing light. The city of Kermanshah, still draped in the cool blues of dawn, stirs from its slumber. From our serene perch we can see the first signs of life. A lone vehicle traces a path of light along a deserted boulevard. A park, silent just moments ago, now catches the sunlight on its dew-kissed leaves. It is a slow, graceful transition from night to day, a daily miracle observed in perfect silence. The colors are soft, muted, as if the world is still whispering. The pale terracotta of the rooftops begins to warm, shifting from a cool brown to a gentle, earthy orange. The green spaces scattered throughout the urban landscape appear almost luminous in this early light, their vibrancy a stark contrast to the stone and brick that surrounds them. The Karasu River, a silver ribbon winding its way through the city, reflects the pastel sky above, mirroring the tranquility of the moment. Every element seems to be holding its breath, savoring the stillness before the full energy of the day takes hold. Down below, the city's geometry becomes apparent. The streets form a complex network, an intricate web connecting neighborhoods, markets, and ancient sites. From this height, the movement of the awakening city is a slow, predictable dance. The patterns are fascinating. Some streets are wide and straight, arteries designed for the flow of modern life. Others are narrow and winding, ancient pathways that have felt the footsteps of countless generations. Our perspective widens now, pulling back to appreciate the city's magnificent context. Kermanshah does not simply lie near the mountains, it is held by them. The Zagros range forms a colossal protective embrace, its rugged peaks standing as silent sentinels that have watched over this land for eons. These are not just mountains, they are characters in the city's story. Their slopes etched with the tales of ancient migrations, epic battles, and the quiet perseverance of nature. Their sheer presence defines the horizon, a constant, reassuring backdrop to the life that unfolds at their feet. Look at the texture of the slopes. In the morning light, every crease and fissure is thrown into sharp relief. There are vast stretches of bare, weathered rock, their colors ranging from pale gray to deep ochre, a testament to geological forces that shaped this continent. Yet, clinging to these formidable inclines are patches of resilient green. Hardy shrubs and scattered trees find purchase in the crevices, their tenacity a quiet lesson in survival. These mountains are a world unto themselves, a sanctuary for wildlife and a source of the vital water that sustains the city below. The relationship between the city and its mountains is one of deep symbiotic connection. The mountains provide shelter from harsh winds and dictate the flow of rivers and streams that irrigate the fertile plains. In return, the city seems to look up to them with a kind of reverence. We can see roads that snake up into the foothills, leading to small villages and summer pastures. For centuries, the people of Kermanshah have turned to these peaks for resources, for refuge, and for spiritual inspiration. It is a bond forged over millennia, visible even from our great height. As we drift along the mountain front, we see how the urban edge softens as it meets the wild. We now glide lower, our focus narrowing to a site of profound historical significance nestled at the base of the mountains. Here, carved directly into the cliff face, is Take Bostan. From the air, it appears as a series of dark arches, mysterious portals into the heart of the rock. A spring-fed pool lies at its base, its surface a perfect mirror reflecting the sky and the ancient stone. The surrounding area is a lush park, its green lawns and shady trees creating an oasis of tranquility. This place has been a sanctuary for nearly 2,000 years, a testament to the enduring power of art and royalty. The larger of the two grottos is a magnificent sight. Even from our aerial viewpoint, we can appreciate the sheer ambition of its creators. This was a place for kings. Inside, hidden from our direct view but known to history, are colossal rock reliefs depicting Sasanian rulers. One can almost feel the weight of history emanating from these carvings. They depict scenes of royal investiture and triumphant hunts, stories of power and divinity etched into the mountain itself for all eternity. The rock was not just a canvas, it was a declaration, a permanent statement of imperial might and cultural pride. The details of the site are remarkable. The carvings were once brightly painted, and one can only imagine the spectacle they would have presented to a visitor in the 4th century. The smaller arch, dedicated to earlier kings, stands beside it, a companion piece in this open-air gallery of dynastic art. The water that flows here is not incidental. It was a crucial part of the site's design, creating a setting of serene, natural beauty. The Sasanian kings chose this spot carefully, blending their monumental art with the inherent majesty of the landscape. As we circle slowly above, we see people strolling through the park below, their modern lives unfolding in the shadow of this ancient wonder. They are small figures in a grand historical narrative. Take Bostan is not a ruin, isolated and forgotten. It is a living part of Kermanshah, a place for picnics, for quiet reflection, and for connecting with a past that is still powerfully present. It is a silent conversation between the mountain, the kings who carved it, and the people who cherish it today, a conversation we are privileged to witness from above. We drift now towards the bustling core of the city, where the slow, steady pulse we observed at dawn has grown into a vibrant, rhythmic heartbeat. This is the commercial and social center of Kermanshah, a place of constant motion and energy. From our elevated perspective, the intricate network of the old bazaar appears as a fascinating labyrinthine structure. Its covered alleyways create dark lines that snake through a dense cluster of buildings, a world within a world. This is the Toiletry Bazaar, a historic trade route that has been the lifeblood of the city for centuries. The rooftops of the bazaar are a sight to behold. A series of domes and vaulted ceilings, punctuated by skylights, creates a unique architectural pattern. These openings allow shafts of sunlight to pierce the cavernous interiors, illuminating the activity below. We can imagine the scenes within, the vibrant colors of spices and textiles, the gleam of handcrafted copperware, and the air filled with the rich aromas of tea and freshly baked bread. Even from high above, one can sense the bazaar's immense character, a place where commerce, culture, and community converge under one sprawling ancient roof. Spreading out from this historic heart are the city's modern arteries. Wide boulevards lined with trees and shops carry the flow of daily life. From our vantage point, the traffic moves like a colorful river, a constant stream of vehicles flowing in organized patterns. We see roundabouts that function like eddies, with cars circling gracefully before continuing on their way. These broad streets are a stark contrast to the narrow lanes of the old city, representing a different era of urban planning, yet they coexist in harmony, showing the city's ability to evolve while honoring its past. Let us now float peacefully over the residential areas of the city. From up here, the landscape becomes a vast, abstract mosaic. It is a tapestry woven from countless rooftops, each one a shelter for a family, a home filled with its own unique stories. The dominant color is a warm, earthy tone, the pale brown and beige of brick and plaster. This uniformity gives the city a cohesive, harmonious appearance, as if it were carved from a single block of sun-baked clay. The flat roofs, a common feature of the region's architecture, create a series of interlocking geometric shapes. But look closer. This canvas of beige is punctuated by vibrant bursts of life. Tucked between the houses are hidden courtyards and private gardens, secret oases of green that are invisible from the street, but revealed to us from our aerial perch. These small enclosed spaces are precious. We can see the deep green of cypress trees, the bright pink of bougainvillea cascading over a wall, and the carefully tended rectangles of vegetable patches. They are splashes of color and life, testaments to the deep-seated human desire to cultivate beauty and nature even in a dense urban environment. The patterns are hypnotic. The repetition of rectangular buildings and straight streets is occasionally broken by the gentle curve of a road or the irregular shape of an older neighborhood. It is a landscape of order and gentle chaos, of human design meeting the natural contours of the land. We can see laundry lines strung across rooftops, their colorful fabrics fluttering in the breeze like prayer flags. Satellite dishes, turned towards the sky, are scattered like metallic flowers, connecting these individual homes to the wider world. In the afternoon light, the shadows grow long, stretching out from the buildings and trees. They add depth and dimension to the cityscape, creating a new set of patterns superimposed upon the old. A rooftop that was bathed in sunlight just an hour ago is now cast in cool shadow. This constant play of light transforms the scene, ensuring that the view is never static, never the same from one moment to the next. It is a quiet, mesmerizing drama unfolding on a city-wide stage, a beautiful spectacle of light, shadow, and color. Our journey now takes us towards a structure of breathtaking beauty, a landmark that shines like a jewel in the urban setting. This is the Shafei Mosque. From the sky, its most striking feature is its magnificent collection of domes and minarets, clad in brilliant gold and dazzling blue tiles. They catch the afternoon sun, gleaming with an intensity that draws the eye from miles away. The mosque's design is a masterpiece of Islamic architecture, a symphony of color, geometry, and spiritual devotion that stands out against the more subdued tones of the surrounding cityscape. The central dome is a marvel, its golden surface reflecting the vast blue sky above. It is flanked by slender, elegant minarets that reach upwards, their gilded tips seeming to pierce the heavens. The intricate tile work, a hallmark of Persian art, is visible even from our height. We can discern the complex floral and geometric patterns, predominantly in shades of turquoise and azure, that adorn the iwans and entranceways. The entire structure is designed to inspire awe and elevate the spirit, and it succeeds, even when viewed from this unconventional angle. The mosque is not an isolated monument. It is woven into the very fabric of the community it serves. It is situated in a busy part of the city, and we can see the flow of people in the streets around it. Its grand courtyard, a space for prayer and contemplation, appears as a serene, ordered sanctuary amidst the urban hustle. The mosque's presence provides a spiritual anchor for the city's Sunni Muslim community, a place of gathering, worship, and profound peace. Its beauty is not just for display, it is functional, meaningful, and deeply cherished. As we circle this magnificent edifice, we are reminded of the incredible skill and artistry of the craftspeople who built it. Every tile was placed by hand, every curve of the dome meticulously calculated. It is a monument born of faith and a deep cultural appreciation for beauty. The Shafei Mosque is more than a building. It is a vibrant expression of identity and a testament to the enduring power of sacred art. It stands as a beacon of color and light, a source of pride and tranquility for all of Kermanshah. The sun begins its slow descent towards the western peaks of the Zagros. The quality of light changes once more. The sharp, bright clarity of midday softens into a warm, honeyed glow. This is the magic hour, a time of transition when the world seems to pause and take a breath. The city below is bathed in a rich golden light that deepens the colors and lengthens the shadows, creating a scene of profound and gentle beauty. The mountains, which were a backdrop throughout the day, now become active participants, catching the last rays of the sun on their highest ridges. The city prepares for the evening. The streetlights begin to flicker on, one by one, creating new patterns of light that will soon replace the sun. From our aerial view, this transformation is captivating. The boulevards and main roads become rivers of light, flowing with the headlights of cars returning home. The city that was defined by the shapes of its buildings during the day is now being redefined by points of artificial light. It is a second awakening, a shift from the natural illumination of the sun to the human-made constellations of the night. The sky above puts on a final, glorious display. The clouds are painted in shades of orange, pink, and deep violet, a breathtaking canvas stretched across the horizon. The Kermanshah River, which reflected the pale blue of the morning, now mirrors these fiery sunset colors, becoming a ribbon of molten gold and purple winding through the city. The air cools, and a sense of calm descends. The energetic pulse of the afternoon gives way to a more relaxed, gentle rhythm as families gather and the city settles into the quiet embrace of the evening. From our vantage point, high in the tranquil air, the city appears as a place of immense peace. Our journey is drawing to a close. The last vestiges of color have faded from the sky, leaving a deep indigo canvas pricked with the first stars. Below us, Kermanshah is now a galaxy of lights, a sprawling constellation on the dark earth. Each point of light represents a home, a life, a story. From this great height, the city seems to breathe in unison, a single, living organism resting peacefully under the vast, silent watch of the mountains and the stars. The view is one of serene and profound beauty, a final, lasting impression of tranquility. We have traveled across a landscape rich in history and nature. We have seen ancient carvings etched into mountain cliffs and golden domes that reach for the heavens. We have drifted over the intricate patterns of ancient bazaars and the orderly grids of modern streets. We have witnessed the city awaken in the soft light of dawn and settle into the gentle glow of twilight. Through it all, we have been struck by the harmonious blend of the human and the natural, the old and the new, that defines this remarkable place. Let this image of peace be the one that stays with you, the image of a city held safely in the embrace of the mountains, glowing with a soft, warm light. It is a reminder that even in our complex world, there are places of enduring beauty and deep tranquility. Kermanshah is more than just a location on a map. It is a testament to the resilience of culture, the majesty of nature, and the quiet, persistent rhythms of human life.